Okay, guys, welcome to our stream for today. So, we are going to be doing a lot. I know last time we tried to do some certain things. We actually built the landing page. This is it here, but we didn't go far. And okay, yeah, I forgot to introduce everything. So today we are going to be building a landing page for a skincare brand. So and a week. So I'm now too used to talking about skincare brands. So we're going to be building for a digital marketing agency. So and this agency you could see it here. We did a what we call a wireframe, right? So we created a wireframe for it, and we're able to do some certain sections. And we started with the hero section. Then after we are done with the hero section, we went to the body. Then we went to this. So we're going to be looking at the brand guide for this. And in looking at the brand guide, one of my guys partner, not even guy, partner that we've been doing a lot in terms of branding. He did the brand guide for the um, landing page that we're going to work on. So in case you guys want to work with him, you guys can contact him. This is his page, exposure graphics. So in before we do any design normally, because you could see this is a sketch, right? This is a high fidelity wireframe, but we need to bring this to life. And if there's no brand guide, it's always going to be very difficult to design. So looking at this, we have our image, we have our color guide, the brand. We all understand. For those of us that don't really understand what a brand guide is, a brand guide is more like when you build a product, you have what the product in terms of documentation, in terms of the visuals, what it's about, the fonts, the color, the type, that's typography, the image positioning. So brand guides go far, right? So but this, it's just more like a snippet for this brand. So the first thing again is we are also going to be looking at inspiration. So I've dragged some certain things here. So this is Figma first. We are not going to this is not elementor. So we are going to be building whatever we are building in Figma. So once we are done building what you want to do in Figma, that's when we're going to move to elementor. But that may not directly be on live. I would do that as per record, but live here we're going to be building it on elementor. So I've brought in the necessary things that we need, that's the icons and the logo itself. So first I need to rack in a lot of inspiration. We're going to be doing this together, right? We're going to be building this together. So we have the brand guide, which is good, and I brought up some couple of inspirations. So also I also try to do research if this business model is existing before now, right? That is SSAP, that software as no service as a product, right? And yes, for digital marketing, for brand designs, it's already existing. Guys like Design Joy, they are doing it a lot. So with a particular amount of money, you can get a particular kind of package, right? So that is what's trending, and it's a good thing because especially when it comes to marketing, some persons will ask you, oh, this is my budget. So in one thing, if you have 1M, this is what you are going to get. If you have so and so, so this is my idea. But when me and the client go back door, we would discuss, because I think the client more wants more than a service based, a subscription based service, right? So the next thing is I looked up other places. They have, I saw some sites, right? Because one, you have to do research to see if persons are doing this. So these guys are doing it. They have case studies and they are good. I know many other agencies in Nigeria, but they are not what they call subscription based. So I was looking for subscription based precisely. So if you check here, we have these guys, Lopify. They're actually subscription based. So don't worry, when these our clients have launched, you would get to enjoy them, and they will have lots of what do they call it, specs, freebies and some other things that you would enjoy. So you can also, so this is the research. I went down to see if this is a thing, right? And yes, they are actually a thing. So this is their pricing. I went to Lupify. So they actually do subscription. So there are many more out there, right? And they do the whole thing. So this one for this is a video standard, plus premium, so boost. They have different packages, right? Packages for subscription, packages for what do they call it? Um, social media marketing and some other stuff, so you can get to see what you want. And this is once I look about subscription model is there's no big deal of how much you are seeing it there. This is what we do, this is what you offer, no need for how much. So that's one thing with subscription based businesses. So then you subscribe per month, and if your money does not reach that month, you cut it off. And when it comes to market, like I was explaining yesterday, a marketing agency cannot really determine or drive your sales within 1 month. If a marketing agency comes to you and say, I guarantee you sales in 1 month, kind of run away, because at first he has to do a lot of things. First, he needs to know who you're, except you are a client that already have a lot of data, you know where your customers are coming from, you know what channels worked for you, and you just need someone to take it over from you, right? That is when someone can guarantee you a month of giving you customers. But if that particular person doesn't have data, just forget it. It's not possible. So enough marketing and let's design. So these are other landing pages I was also looking into as inspiration. So but this doesn't look so much in what we have as our brand guide, right? I also looked at design. I'm going to pick some certain things from here. Then here is where I started to like what I'm seeing. So for this, I like the dark color, the blue. This guy is also very good. Though I'm not supposed to promote another agency, but yeah, he's good. He's also on YouTube. So I like the color, and it's almost similar to our own brand guide in a way. So you could see the dark and every other thing. Then, funny enough, Framer, what do they call it? Style. And I think I'm going to be looking into Framer deeply. We might copy. Yeah, it's not bad to copy, but we might copy and innovate based on what Framer has, and give it the marketing vibe, because this is more like portfolio. So imagine she has a portfolio, you are going to have this. Then if you come here, Webflow. So this is Webflow as well. We are also going to use this as inspiration. Webflow landing page is also very nice, and we can use it to work. So enough of inspiration. I know most of you want to go down to the main thing, which is the design. So that's what we're going to start. So this may be slow in terms of designing, because I'm designing with you guys, and I think for WordPress I've done this countless of time, but for Figma, this is my first time actually building Figma directly with a large, like live. But I've had a video where I did Figma from scratch. So yeah, it's still on our YouTube channel. So I'm going to start with the hero section, because the hero section is always the first thing. Then I'm going to delete all these other pages first. So I like to do like 1 to 3, 2 to 3, depending on the client, depending on the money. But since this one is just a sample thing, I'm going to just do 2 hero section to test. So now I'm going to start with the brand guide, very important. So now we have the color, we have to add these colors to our style. So I'm going to turn off some of these, because I actually, when I got the brand guide, I was able to get the color. So I'm going to quickly go to the color. I'm going to retain some certain things. Yeah, so I'm going to retain some certain things in the design. Like take for example now the color that I'm seeing here, black is like default. Then I'm going to make use of this, and I'll make use of this. So let me just copy this color code. I don't know if it's the same thing with I don't know if the same thing with what we have here. So I don't think so. No, there is a particular color code. Yes, this, let me see. Okay, no. So this is more like, so we're going to remove this green. I'm going to keep green aside, like second optional, because we might use them, right? So I'm going to take green out. Then I'm going to bring this. Then I'm also going to come back here and I'm going to take this. I think we have something similar to this in our brand guide. Sorry, I'm opening the wrong Figma file. So this is it. So this is dark. So I'm just going to shift to this one side, then bring this and change it to this. Let me remove this. Okay, they kind of look similar. Let me just leave it, right? So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to change the font of our landing page, because the font that the company is using is Montserrat. So, and we are going to use Montserrat for it. So in order to do that, what we are going to first of all do is we are going to we duplicated this, then we are going to change this. So I want to apply Montserrat to see how it looks like, right? So I'm going to go here. So Montserrat was one of the Montserrat was one of the fonts I use. Like when they say you overused a font, I overused Montserrat a lot. But over the years, I had to change because almost all the designs I was using was now started to look almost the same, because I was using one type of font for almost all of them. So I had to change. So we would be having different headings. So there is somewhere I need to check. Okay, yes. So I need to check this design system because I need to copy some certain things from here. So a few seconds as it loads. Okay, so um, I'm going to come down here and I'm going to copy this. Okay, so I'm going to copy this. Then as I copy this, I'm going to go back to my file. So I'm going to go back to my file. Okay, so um, I'm going to go back here. So the reason why I copied that is I want to make it very easy for me to create my font settings. So now this is it. So this is light and this is large. This is light, that is like medium. This is large because I think I rotate among this. So if you want a fast-paced design, you don't have to stress yourself so much. You can actually do a lot by just taking this thing. But what I want to do is I want to do it in a way that whenever I edit something, I can always come here to the components library to change a lot. So this, I'm going to change everything to I know they are not the same. So I'm going to change this to, I'm going to put it as, no, I mean, I have to change it one after the other. Geez, oh, okay, 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 okay. I see why they are still attached. Sorry. I don't know, guys, if there is a way to unattach a large number of text at once. Detach style. Let me see. Figma should have a way to do that. No, detach style. No, they don't have a way to do that. So I have to do that manually, which is not nice. So I have to do that manually. So I would do that one after the other. Then I'm going to come here, then detach it. So now I have this as int. As you could see, it's very easy for me to change now. So I'm going to click on inter, then I'm going to search Montserrat. So I'm going to search Montserrat because that is the font. Then I'm going to, let me see bold and semi bold. I'm looking at the big ones, especially the big ones. So I'm going to put bold. Let me zoom in so I get to see what I'm seeing here. So I'm seeing, okay. So now the button, we're going to make it blue. That's the background. Yeah. And the text, we are going to make it, the text, we're going to make the text around bold, but originally it was 18. Do we have 18? Make it 20. So we have that. Then we're going to make this light. This is going to be white. So it's the same thing. Then we're going to detach this from wherever it is. So I need to detach instance. Then after detaching instance, I think this is good. Though I'm not too much a favorite of Montserrat, but that is the brand guide. I kind of have no choice for now. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to also, maybe because we have to have a secondary button and we have to have a primary button. So I'm going to check this and see. So with this, I'm going to change it to white. So if I change it to white, it's going to look something like this. Then here we're going to also change it to white. It's going to look something like this. Okay, so if we have this, then we're going to change the font to Montserrat. That's we're using 20. No, Montserrat bold. Where is bold? 20. Sometimes this confuses me. So we have this, and I think this looks okay. So now there were some, we have this. Then even if I duplicate this like this and I change it to the secondary, you could see very easy. So I'm going to call this this is going to be call. Then I'm going to call this check pricing. Is it check pricing or view pricing? View pricing. View pricing. Okay, so I'm going to have this here. So I'm not doing anything too perfect right now. So I'm just making sure everything, sorry, everything is supposed to be where it's supposed to be first. So now we've gotten, let me check something. Text content, move up and down. Okay, I want to check something. I want to move it from 20 to 16. Yeah, just making it kind of look fat in a way. So yeah, okay. So now we have that. So the next important thing is, how do we want our, you know, do we want an image in the background? So we will definitely need an image. So this is going to be where we're going to be adding what we call this thing. We're going to be adding a video here. So the clients will definitely use here as a video placeholder. So we're going to just bring some marketing. So we're going to go to ChatGPT and ChatGPT free pick, and we're going to do some certain things here. So we are going to search for, let's say, let me just use the word marketing. I don't want it to be that marketing. So ads. I'm not trying to, I'm not getting the real keyword I'm looking for. Um, let's say